we are doing a movie review video. You guys know I do these all the freaking time. I wanted to do another one because right now a lot of you guys are going to be on break from college or high school or whatever. Maybe you're just not on a break and you're just cold and you want to stay inside and watch movies. So this is my most recent movie review video. You guys know this is kind of how it works. I watch movies and I watch TV shows and all that good stuff. Every time I finish something, I write it in my list and then I bring up my list and talk to you about it whenever the list gets too long. And that time is now. So let's get into it. Number 1, 8th grade. Oh my god. I don't know if it's on Netflix. Maybe I watched it on the Fire Stick. It's so good. Like, honestly, I wish that was a movie that came out when I was that age, because this girl in this movie is me. It pretty much follows the life of this girl who's in 8th grade. It shows her skin not being perfect and her clothes not being perfect and her being kind of embarrassing and like socially awkward and kind of how we all felt at some point in our lives. And if I look back at me in 8th grade, like if I wasn't that girl, I don't even know. Like, oh my god. This girl's a really good actress. Like, it's so cringy. It's honestly like if you made videos when you were in 8th grade and then watch them back now as an adult, like that's what watching this movie is. I think it's really great. I think you guys should watch it. Next, No One Would Tell. That was a Lifetime movie. It's a new one with Shannon Doherty, and it's a remake of the old one with Candace Cameron Bure. It was really good. I mean, it's a Lifetime movie, but it was good. I think it showed a light on something that's really prevalent right now and really important to talk about, and it was really good. I don't know what else to say. I guess I can lead you in a little bit. It's about a girl who dates her first boyfriend and he's abusive, and her mother deals with it, her friend deals with it, and like it's kind of about that whole relationship and what we need to do about these kinds of situations. Another Lifetime movie was The Girl in the Bathtub. The commercial made it look like it was like a murder mystery, and it kind of was, but it was more about this girl who is an addict. She does drugs and she drinks and she's just spiraling. You know, her life, she has this opportunity to make her life good, but her addiction's like making her spiral and get out of control. It's really good, and like honestly it made me think like Lifetime is stepping up their game with the acting, with the stories, everything. A Star is Born. How could I not talk about this? The best movie. If this doesn't win the Academy Award, I'm gonna flip out. Okay, obviously we know Lady Gaga is a fantastic singer. She's even better than anyone ever thought. Like, if you didn't know you could love her more, you can. Bradley Cooper, always loved Bradley Cooper, but like, it's amazing to see his like, growth as an actor, and hello, he can sing, and his accent in this movie, I just like, his voice and everything, I'm like, oh, you know, can we just clone Bradley Cooper, please? Like, what the heck? And the songs are amazing. I literally bought the album. And like, it's the best. It's the best. If you haven't seen A Star is Born, what the hell are you waiting for? Goosebumps 2. I loved it from start to finish. It was funny. It was awesome. It was very good. If you saw the first Goosebumps movie and liked it, you're gonna like this one. It's not like a letdown at all. I thought it was hilarious. Copycat. This is a very old movie from the 90s with Sigourney Weaver and Holly Hunter. It's a murder mystery. If you like murder mysteries, you'll like it. It's a 90s murder mystery. That's how I'll describe it. A Wrinkle in Time, one with Oprah and Reese Witherspoon. I think I read the book a million years ago. Like, I didn't even remember it whatsoever. The actors were really, really, really good. It was just a little weird. I don't know, like, I love the actors and the representation, and there's so much in the movie I really did love. The plot was really good, like the main concept, the way they carried it out was weird. Like, I feel like if I read the book now, it would make more sense in regards to the movie, because the plot, like I said, was really good, the acting was really good, and you get the main concept, but there's some parts that just like, this is weird. Like, you feel like, am I like smoking something? Like, I don't know. Heathers. I did a whole video on this. Watch it. Holy moly, watch it. The Heathers remake show on Paramount Network. If you like the original Heathers movie, just watch it. Watch my video first, though, because there's a lot of stuff you need to know about it before you get into it. The Bachelor Nation is a book. I talk about books in these videos, too. Sorry, not sorry. Bachelor Nation is a book that's about The Bachelor, how it started, how it became what it is today, how it works, why people love it, behind the scenes, talking to old cast members. Like, yo, this is so good. If you like The Bachelor, Bachelorette, you want to watch this. If you like the show Unreal, you're going to want to watch this. You're going to want to read this book. It was a really fast read. I read it super, super, super quick. So interesting. And it doesn't, like, a lot of people might think, oh, if you read this, it's going to ruin the show for you, but I don't think so at all. It's just fantastic. A Netflix holiday movie, Holiday Calendar with Kat Graham. It's really great. She's a photographer at Christmas time. The acting might not be fantastic. Her apartment is way too big to be a real apartment for someone who's a photographer. It's a really good movie. It's a cute movie. It's kind of like, the Netflix Christmas movies are still cheesy, but they're not as cheesy as the Hallmark ones. Tell me a story. Okay, I think I want to do a whole video on this. This is a show that is on CBS All Access. When I first saw the commercials for it, I thought that meant it was on CBS, but it's not. It's on like this app that you have to pay for. It's like $10 a month. It's craziness. And I also thought there's 10 episodes of this show called Tell Me a Story. And you think, okay, it's like any other Netflix thing where like, you know, all 10 episodes come out at once, but it's not. You have to pay for CBS All Access, and there's one episode a week on Wednesday. It has what's her name? Danielle Campbell from the originals. It has Paul Wesley from Vampire Diaries. It has a bunch of other people. It has Samantha from Sex and the City. This show is so good. It's kind of like a modern twist on Little Red Riding Hood, The Three Little Pigs, and another one I don't remember. Hansel and Gretel? No, maybe not that. I can't remember. But yo, this is so good. It's like a murder mystery, twisted fairy tale. Oh my god, guys, it's so good. Like, I haven't liked a show this much in so long. I'm watching it on the Fire Stick. Look up the preview for Tell Me a Story. You got like watch it. Oh my god. I tried to watch the Lady Gaga documentary on Netflix, 5'2". I don't know. It's not my kind of documentary. Like, as much as I love her, I couldn't get into it. It just felt very random and all over the place. I don't know. I feel like I like a documentary that's more like chronological and like, I don't like has a point. It kind of just didn't have like a point to me. I feel bad. I don't know. This movie I cannot. Okay, it's called How to Get Over a Breakup. It's on Netflix, but it was originally I think in Spanish, and they like have a voiceover in English, which just makes it very hard to watch. It's super cheesy. The voices don't match the characters at all, and like I couldn't get into it more than like 25 minutes. Like, it is weird. Okay, a fantastic movie everyone in the freaking world should watch is The Hate U Give. I really wanted to read the book, and now I saw the movie and I kind of don't want to read the book because I like the movie so much. I cried 3 times in the first hour. It made me angry, but it was so good and so powerful. Archie from Riverdale is in it, and without his red hair, he looks really weird. It's just so good. I mean, it is so good. Everyone should watch The Hate U Give. Another really fantastic new movie, Venom. His name isn't Chris. Tom Hardy. Love him. Who doesn't love Tom Hardy? Right? Venom is so good. If you like kind of superhero movies, but you're like me and you're not like, oh, I have to watch every single superhero movie, but you like The Dark Knight and stuff like that, this is like that, but funny. It's so funny. It's not like from someone like me who doesn't like violence, it's like a funny violence. So Tom Hardy is a fantastic actor, we all know this, but he's usually quite serious from what I've seen, but he's hilarious in this movie. They're definitely gonna make a second one. You can tell by the way they end it. Don't want to ruin it, but you can tell. Guys, if you haven't seen Venom, watch it. Watch it. I want to watch it again right now. It's so good. Monster with Charlize Theron. It's based on a true story about like the world's first serial killer. The world's first female serial killer. Sorry. She's such a good actress, but the movie definitely twisted. Like, whenever I watch a movie that's based on a true story, I've researched the true story, and this twisted it bad. Like, I like to defend people who make movies and I think, oh, I get why they're doing that. But this one really made the woman who's the serial killer look like a victim. It was more like, think about this. So the person who plays the serial killer is the one who wins the Oscar or wins the award. But what about all the victims? Like, we're just focusing more, like, isn't this why serial killers will want to be serial killers? So they get like notoriety and we all know their name and like we just never remember about the victims. Like, I don't know. It just felt like it, I don't know. It was a good movie, like it was interesting to watch, but it makes me annoyed. Princess Switch, we've all heard about this on Netflix, the Vanessa Hudgens Christmas movie. It was good. It was cheesy and so cheesy, but good. It was cute and like the British accent was definitely bad that she had in the movie, but it was like a grown-up, an adult version of like The Parent Trap or like Model Behavior. That's what I would describe it as. If you remember Model Behavior, which was a fantastic movie. It's kind of like that, but like a Christmas version. Another good movie is Dog Days. It's with Nina Dobrev, Vanessa Hudgens, can't remember anyone else in it. The grandpa from This Is Us. It's really cheesy and it has a lot of actors and a lot of different stories in it, like Mother's Day or Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve. I hated those movies, but this one actually was really good. The different storylines just feel more authentic and the acting is a lot better than in a lot of other movies. I thought it was really cute. I definitely recommend it. If you like dogs, you're gonna like it too. I finished a book. Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. I'm pretty sure Disney Brunette 3 or Corey talked about it in a video and I decided to buy it. It's really interesting. It's a book about a girl who has a lot of problems and it's a very good book if you like a lot of character development. Like, this girl goes from being one way in the beginning to another way at the end and her character just grows and learns so much. and I like that, but she is very hard to relate to, at least for me. It's funny and it's well written and you really get into it. I think it was on like the Reese Witherspoon book list or whatever. It's a very good book, and I think most people would like it if you like to read, but it's hard if you can't get into a book without relating to the character, like the woman who's speaking. I don't know if you're gonna like it. It was definitely hard for me to like understand her, and you do understand her definitely more when you get into the book and through her character development. You kind of hate her, but you also kind of want to know why you hate her. But it's very good. Like I would recommend it. I watched The Spy Who Dumped Me. It's funny. It's not as funny. Like, I don't know. I want to say it's funnier than I kind of expected it to be, but it's also not as funny as they wanted it to be. It's a little stupid and a little cheesy, but I made it through the whole movie, and it was enjoyable. Like, if it was on, I'd watch it in the background. I think I mentioned it in this is my last Christmas video. Christmas Chronicles on Netflix is a really good movie. It's a Christmas Santa movie, and it's kind of like a modern day The Santa Claus with older kids in it. Obviously a different actor. It's very funny, and I think the whole family could enjoy it. It's not like too childish. The only weird part is when you meet the elves. They're really freaking weird looking. Like, they're not what you expect from any elves you've ever seen in any Christmas movie. A Shoe Addict's Christmas on Hallmark was Candace Cameron Bure's Hallmark movie this year, and it's cute. It's kind of like A Christmas Carol, but like not like someone who hates Christmas. It's just like telling her, oh, you're wasting all these opportunities to have your life mean something more, kind of like that. But it's good. Like, it's not as cheesy. Honestly, these channels are really amping up their Christmas movies. Most recently, I watched The Grinch, the new Grinch, the cartoon. I'm disappointed in it. I watched the whole thing, and the story is interesting because it's so different. To be honest, the story is so different in this cartoon that, like, they shouldn't even have called it The Grinch, in my opinion. They should have, like, switched the characters up. They could have made a completely different movie instead of just calling it The Grinch. The music was weird. The voice of The Grinch is super weird. It's a lot less magical than the one with Jim Carrey. It doesn't feel like there's this whole world. It kind of just feels, I don't know if it's a cartoon, like if that's why I feel this way. The characteristics aren't the same of The Grinch or of Cindy Lou. The characters are so different from what we know and love about these characters. There's too much rhyming, and then I think Pharrell Williams is the one who's like voicing over the whole movie, like the narrator. His voice sounds too normal to be narrating a movie like this. And then Benedict Cumberbatch, if I'm saying that right, is the voice of the Grinch. I don't know. And most recently was just like 2 nights ago, Life Size 2. We all know about the first Life Size. Tyra Banks, Lindsay Lohan, fantastic movie. Cheesy, cringy, insane. The music is so, what's the word when something gets stuck in your head really easily? Catchy. The first one's good. This one from the commercial looked like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it through. And like in the first half hour, I was kind of like looking at myself in the reflection of the TV being like, am I really watching this? But it was good. Like, I gotta say, Tyra Banks didn't age a day since the first movie came out. The acting actually was pretty decent after the first 20 minutes. Like, the first 20 minutes, you're like, why am I watching this? But then after that, it gets better once you kind of realize why people are acting a certain way. The only thing about Tyra Banks is I don't think her acting improved. In the first one, she played a doll so well. You're like, she is a doll. Like, her character is annoying as crap, but that's on purpose. And this one, it's not like she was playing the same doll. It's like every time she comes to life as a doll, it's for the person whose doll it was. So her character was different and like a bit more annoying in this one, but actually it was a really good story. Like, the plot was actually really good. It was cringy, but I couldn't stop laughing. It was really good. So if you're looking for some movies to watch while you are home in the cold over the holiday, I hope that you found some ideas from this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more of me, and I will see you next time.